Everybody, Vilisink back with Infinite Magicraid, and we're going to be taking a look at my newly summoned champion. So before I was one away from Pity on Supreme Wishes. I pulled one, I have two remaining, and I got myself a hell of a Lego champion. We do have the Miracle Wish event happening at the moment. I've selected Mewtwo, because if I get one it'll be cool. There's no guarantee. I have the rest of the legendaries apart from, is it Turu? Yeah, True and Ogre. The rest of the epics, not necessarily concerned. But the champion I got is somebody that, hey Stevie, I absolutely have to work on at some point. And she's good for multiple reasons. The severe wound's good, she's can buff, which is also good. But she's also from the Red Mark faction. As with Tower of Mark, it's effectively Red Mark that I'm on stage 19. Oh, sorry, 17, 18, 19, HDV, and I need another champion along with a Cindo to get past that, because a Cindo Reeves and the Whim partially built ain't doing much, but if I throw Megan in there, she can be fantastic. So, she's new, so nothing's really happened to her just yet. Have a seat, Stevie. Have a seat, bud. 18-year-old cat. You gotta love him. So on her A1, first and foremost is Spear Throw. Deals 240% attack damage to a single enemy with a chance to inflict severe wound, which is just affects the healing. It just depletes people's healing type of thing. Decreases healed effect by 40%. Yeah. If this attack lands a crit, there's a 30% chance to inflict severe wound, which is decreases healed effect by 80. So effectively, you ain't going to heal, you're going to die. Charged Spear deals 3 stages of 40% attack damage, so 120 in total, to all enemies, with a 25% chance to reduce their defense by 30%, or tenacity by 30% for 2 turns. So if you reduce their defense, reduce their tenacity, which is really good defense, we all know what that is, but tenacity is, it reduces the crit damage taken, so if you wear tenacity, you're going to hopefully stop it. If we can reduce it, it allows for more damage. Then grants self-stealth for 1 turn, which is you cannot be targeted by enemies. And as you said, tenacity is really good. Don't use it as much as I maybe should. Right, but I may, because I've got a lot of it, I may throw it into some builds. Law of the Jungle. All allies additionally gain 8% crit rate when Megan survives. When multiple skills increase this attribute, only the strongest one will take effect. So he has 1 layer of Law. Increases crit damage by a certain amount for every layer. Up to 5 layers, which increases her crit damage by 10%. Whenever an enemy target dies, an exclusive, she gains 1 layer of Law when her turn ends. So interested to see how that stacks up. And Piercing Spear. This is ridiculous. This is honestly ridiculous, and the exclusives just make it fucking so much better. Megan increases her crit rate by 50% for 2 turns, which is kind of wow. Then deals 600% attack damage, up to 720 to a single enemy, with an additional 30% piercing rate. Just insane. It ignores immortal and damage immunity. So immortal is will not die from damage, so it's like unkillable. This is block damage. If we're ignoring that and we're giving her 50% extra crit rate, that's ridiculous. Not to mention she's just a badass looking champion, and it's pretty cool because my daughter's name is Megan, so it's quite fitting that we get this champion. But what we are going to do is we're going to throw some books into her ass, because it's just work on her. I do have to work on food, but I mean, we'll see how the miracle event goes. There's maybe a possibility we can get some type of food or something for that to help us. So Done, done, done. So we now have 240, 320% damage on the A1. The chance, the 40% chance and a 3-turn cooldown. Always gain additional crit rate, so 12% more crit rate. Increase circulations by, so it's 20%. So if one layer is 20, does that make 5 100? If anybody knows, stick a comment and we have 720% damage. About a soda crit rate. This is just the nuker. This is going to be the end all be all. Which is also good because I need to, I'll just show you something. I need to clear this to go to the next chapter. Then I'll do the space temples. Because I'm getting very close to the last chapters here. And it's floor 19. And if we go to the Tower of Mark, I'm kind of happy about this. Just floor 19 is right there. And if I throw in like a built Megan, the damage could be way better. Because realistically, it's only Ascendo and Reeves that progress on. Yeah, so we need to try and get food from somewhere, but I'm super stoked I pulled her as far as a champion that you know you're going to use, or a champion that you would like to get one in the faction that I need it, like need it most. That kind of makes it a little much better. So what we're going to do is have 2 supreme wishes, and we're nowhere near pity, but it doesn't mean lightning can't strike twice, right? You know what I mean? Okay, we have Deschanel. Deschanel, if you've ever watched Akhtar Prime, very knowledgeable about this game. He's even completed 12-10 Hell. He's fantastic content. So does Barry Gaming. They spoke highly of Megan. And also Deschanel is good for later on Tower of Mark as well. Just use effect hit, just to inflict severe wound. Which is a moon. The severe wound being while enemies under severe wound or inferior severe wound deal less damage when she survives. And she gives allies 10 meters 50% boost on resource HP, which is very good. So she'll be getting some attention when I eventually get to that color of Mark. I never expected to get a Lego, but it is what it is. Margus is, no, look, he's red Mark and he's interesting. So a bit of damage, but it reduces 10 meters by 15%. Restores HP. Grant for an ally and 2 random allies and grants them a layer of heal for 2 turns. When Margus releases a skill, he has a 60% chance to grant himself a layer of heal. Restores HP by 100% of attack plus 8% of max HP for allies. So he's a pretty decent healer. So he may, for the Tower of Mark, come into find himself being very useful also. Yeah, I'm super stoked on that Megan pool. Super stoked. Badass champion, badass looking champion. Ooh, okay, we may... Yeah, we're going to pull it. If we're going to get rewarded, then we have to pull it. It's only fair to everybody. So, come on. Lightning can strike twice. Don't make me go to pity again. Christ's sake. Fagin, shield control buff. I'm sure it could be useful for something. We won't dwell on it that much, but had to show you. My new champion. The gearing part is not done. The ranking up part is not done. Just due to a lack of food, but let me know what you think of Megan in the comment section. I mean, if you've watched Akhtar and Barry Gaming, they really use Megan and she's super impactful. So to get her, although it took me all the way to pity, it was worth it, guys. So until next time, take care.